Thanks for stopping by. You can see I have 3 screens open. The one on the left here that I am manipulating with my cursor is my personal calendar. This personal calendar has the data, 2,500 Major League Baseball games on it. This baseball game data has been sent to the AWS Calendar Invite Server using the personal client over here. It's injected into the AWS Calendar Invite Server where the data is staged, and we're using APIs to talk to the Calendar Invite Server with a demo app called Calendar Snack. So here in the middle is a upcoming web page that's generated with embeddable calendar invites inside them that allow a person to put a email address here at the top and click one button to get the calendar invites, which I've demonstrated it in the video series. You'll see that I've just sent out a couple calendar invites to Zach for the Brewers and the Tigers. They were the first 2 up here. I'm going to send out a couple more so you can see them live. So we did the first 2, 1 and 2 here for the 9th, July 9th. I'm going to send out the next 2, and you'll see that they'll show up here in Zach's client. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to manipulate the data over here and show how the pipeline updates the data in the Calendar Invite Server itself, and then how it basically flows to anybody that's gotten a calendar invite over here. Now you'll see that the 2 calendar invites that showed up here on Zach's inbox, he's going to say maybe to that one, and for fun he'll say yes to this one. Again, just demo data, but you can see it's live and it is working. This embeddable calendar is essentially this right here. I am talking to the 9 Calendar Invite Server APIs over here via this application, which I just showed you live. And that is all talking to these APIs back to the AWS Calendar Invite Server, which we built right here. That is installed in your AWS account. Now back to the live demo. I'm going to manipulate data here for the Orioles. Let's go to the Orioles here. Here it is on my calendar. I'm considered to be the organizer. You can see that when we go down the organizer data here for the Orioles, the data is mapped evenly across these 3 planes. First plane being my personal calendar, the second one being the Calendar Snack app talking to AWS Calendar Invite Server, and then the third plane of data is over here. You'll see it. These all have the same data set from left, middle, right. And what I'm going to do is manipulate the data here. Going stop by booth 786 for a prize. And this is a concept of calendar invite marketing. Just give you kind of a little flavor of what's going on here. The calendar invite marketing is a new term that we are using here with the Calendar Invite Server. And that's the ability to basically get on the calendar first, which we showed you that we did with Zach over here. Zach self-subscribed, clicked a couple buttons, got some games on the calendar. And I'm showing the fact that now that we know we have it on his calendar, we're going to update an opportunity for him to stop by a booth at the game. And so I've just updated that game, Baltimore Orioles. It will show up over here as well. And what I'm going to do here is refresh these pages, and you show the APIs getting the new data and putting the new data onto the pages themselves, and then eventually onto the Calendar Invite Server. So we will do it one more time to refresh, and you'll see that the data should show up here in the middle, and you see it showed up here on the right. So that's a good indication it'll be here in the middle. And there it is, stop by booth 786 for a prize. Basically I updated this. It pushed data to here, and then anybody downstream that got a calendar invite, like Zach, basically got a new calendar invite updated saying stop by booth 786 for a prize. He's going to say, yes, I'm going to move it from yes to maybe, or maybe to yes, dependent upon what the offer and update is. But the point is we just updated this using this pipeline. Now, to show you what happened, a recap, I'll go to full screen. I changed the data up here. It basically went into the AWS Calendar Invite Server. It got staged, and upon an update push from the calendar client itself into the data stream here, The APIs went out and got the new data from the Calendar Invite server itself and sent out a new calendar invite to Zach downstream. All this is automated via our APIs, and that's the end of the demo. Thanks for stopping by.